A silent war is being waged on a global scale. It is not a war fought with guns and tanks, but with silicon and software. This is the chip war, a fierce competition between nations for control over the tiny but mighty semiconductor. Semiconductors are the brains of our modern world, powering everything from smartphones and laptops to advanced military equipment. The nation that controls this technology holds the key to economic prosperity and national security in the 21st century. This battle is waged in research labs, fabrication plants, and government offices. It plays out through massive investments, trade agreements, and technological breakthroughs. The stakes are incredibly high. The outcome of the chip war will determine the balance of power for decades to come. It will impact our lives in profound ways, shaping everything from the products we use to the jobs we hold. Semiconductors are the unsung heroes of the digital age. These tiny chips, often smaller than a fingernail, are the fundamental building blocks of all modern electronics. They act as the brains of our devices, processing information, storing data, and enabling communication. Without semiconductors, our smartphones would be nothing more than slabs of glass and metal. Our cars would lack the sophisticated systems that make them safer and more efficient. Even our homes would be devoid of the smart appliances and connected devices that have become commonplace. The pervasiveness of semiconductors underscores their critical importance in modern society. The chip war is driven by several factors. At its core is the strategic importance of semiconductors. Nations recognize that dominance in this field translates to economic and military power. Control over chip production offers a strategic advantage in an increasingly digital world. Supply chain control is another crucial aspect. Countries are vying to secure their access to these vital components. Disruptions in the supply chain can have significant economic and security implications. This has led to a scramble for resources, investments in domestic production, and efforts to forge strategic alliances. Sanctions and trade restrictions have further intensified the chip war. Governments are using these tools to protect their domestic industries and limit the technological advancement of rivals. This has created a complex geopolitical landscape where access to advanced chips is often used as leverage. Finally, massive investments are pouring into the semiconductor sector. Countries like the United States and China are spending billions of dollars to bolster domestic production, support research and development, and attract top talent. These investments highlight the strategic importance of winning the chip war. The chip war is having profound global implications. On the one hand, it is accelerating innovation. The intense competition is driving rapid advancements in semiconductor technology. This is leading to faster, more powerful, and more energy-efficient chips. However, the chip war also presents challenges. The emphasis on national security and economic interests is fueling a technological divide. This could lead to a fragmented global economy with different standards and limited collaboration. Consumers are also feeling the impact. Shortages and price hikes in semiconductors have affected the availability and affordability of various products, from cars and appliances to gaming consoles. This highlights the interconnected nature of the global economy and the far-reaching consequences of the chip war. The chip war is a complex and evolving landscape. It is a high-stakes competition with no clear winner in sight. The future will likely be shaped by a combination of collaboration and competition. On one hand, the global nature of the semiconductor industry necessitates cooperation. No single country possesses all the resources and expertise to dominate the entire supply chain. This could lead to partnerships and alliances as nations seek to secure their technological future. On the other hand, strategic interests and national security concerns will continue to drive competition. Governments will prioritize their own needs, leading to ongoing tensions and potential disruptions. The chip war is a defining challenge of our time. Its outcome will have far-reaching consequences for the global economy, geopolitics, and technological progress. How nations navigate this complex landscape will shape the 21st century and beyond.